Ladies and gentlemen, hello everyone. My name is Behzad. I'm software engineer from London, and welcome back to the Codebook Pro. I know a lot of you are applying for technical jobs, and one thing that always comes up is the technical interview. As you know, that the software engineering roles across the world are a very competitive uh, roles. So no matter what kind of developer you are, front end, back end, or full stack, you're going to face coding challenges during the interviews. So in this video, I want to show you one of the most common and tricky questions that comes up a lot during the technical interviews. And also you can find it on the famous platforms like Code Wars, Lead Code, and etc. So this problem is called finding the outlier. Let's dive right in. So what's the problem? You're given a list which will have a length of at least 3, but could be very large, containing integers. So we're going to be given a list at least with 3 length, and the list has only numbers. The list is either entirely comprised of odd integers or entirely comprised of even integers, except for a single integer n. We need to write a method that takes the list as an argument and returns the outlier n. So that's the problem here. I write here an example. So at the end, after writing the method, we need to have something like this. When we print the function with the list, these two lists, we need to have those results. For example, the first list has the even numbers except number 3, which is odd. And the second one has odds except number 8, which is even. So we need to write a method that solves this problem. As always, when you want to write a function, or you want to solve a problem in programming language, Python or JavaScript or whatever, as my experience, you need to have a strategy for that. So for this also, I'm going to write down a strategy to make everything clear. So I'm going to write our strategy. So number 1, I'm going to look at the first 3 numbers in the list. So first of all, I need to find the first 3 numbers. Number 2, I want to find the majority of the numbers are even or odd. So I want to find out in the list that they are even or they are odd, the majority, because we have only one number that it doesn't match to the others. And when we find that, number 3, we look through the list and find the one doesn't match. So when we find these two information, then we can look through the list and find which one doesn't match. Then we got the reason. So let's go step by step. definitely we need to write a function. So we say def, we name the function find outlier, and as an argument we say integers. According to our strategy, first we need to find the first three numbers in the list. So we say we find a variable which is first three, and in the list the first three. So we call it like that, first three, and it's we assign integers the first three index to the first three. And then we need another variable which is even count, and we use the function sum, and we say for n in first three, if n modulo 2 equals 0. So, and then we go to the step 2. Step 2 was that find the majority of the numbers, or even or odd. So we say if even count greater or equal to 2, for n in integers, n in integers if n modulo 2 not equal to 0, return n. Okay. In here, the list is mostly or even, so returns the first odd number here. And we want to write other lines to see when list is mostly odd. So we want to return the first even number. So we say else for n in integers, if n modulo 2 equals to 0, return n. So let's walk through the code. In the first line, we define a function called find outlier that takes one argument, the integers, which is expected to be a list of numbers. And then, as we said, we need to find the first three numbers in the integer. So this is our variable, and then we count how many of the first three numbers are even. So we use a generator expression here to find out that. And for every number, we add number 1 here. So the sum function gives us the total count of even numbers in the first 3. And here we say if even count greater or equal to 2, so which is like the mostly even list, if at least 2 out of the 3 numbers are even, then yes, we assume the whole list is mostly even numbers. So it returns n. And at the end, the list must be mostly odd. So we do the opposite. We look for and return the first even number, the outlier in this case. So let's run our function here. I think there is a problem with the syntax error here. You can see then here is red. Yeah, we need a current. And then return in this one needs anything. So that's it. I think we are okay now. So let's see. I run the function. Yeah, we got number 3 and number 8 as an outlier in this case. So let's wrap up. So this question is simple, but it's used in interview to see how you go through the codes and you solve the problems. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what coding problem you would like to see next. Thanks for watching the video and good luck with your interview. Thank you so much. Have a good day.